Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really cool puzzle from a story called The Square of Destiny. Imagine a test of pure logic, where if you fail, you're sealed in an ancient tomb forever.
To really get a sense of the stakes here, let's start with the words of our hero, a young archaeologist named Aina, who found herself trapped right in the middle of it. Her words kind of set the stage perfectly for the challenge she's about to face.
So, what exactly is the Square of Destiny? Well, picture this: an ancient temple, hidden away for centuries. Our explorer, Anna, steps inside, and boom, she's trapped. Her only ticket out? Solving a pretty unique mathematical puzzle laid out right in front of her.
So here's the layout. The temple is made up of 9 rooms, all in a simple 3 by 3 grid. And as you can see, every single room has a number carved into the wall. Now, this isn't just for decoration. These numbers are the absolute core of the entire challenge.
Okay, so before we follow Anna's journey, we've got to get the rules down for this high-stakes game. There are 2 really important principles that control the whole puzzle. And believe me, one of them is pretty weird. First thing you need to know, you don't get to choose your path. It's totally fixed. You have to move through the rooms from left to right, top to bottom, kind of like you're reading a book. Second, and this is the real kicker, as you add the numbers up, you have to follow a very strange, mystic rule. The rule has this poetic name: 10 is a return to 1. So what does that actually mean? Well, mechanically, it's simple. If your running total hits 10 or goes over, you just subtract 10. It's a bit like math on a clock face. Once you hit a certain point, you just loop right back to the beginning. Let's see how it works. So here's how that rule plays out in practice. Let's say your current running total is 8, and you walk into a room with the number 7. Okay, so 8 plus 7, that's 15. Since that's over 10, the rule kicks in. You subtract 10, and your new total becomes 5. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's the only way you're getting out of there. All right, now that we've got the rules down, let's do this. Let's follow Anna's journey, room by room, and try to solve this ancient puzzle right alongside her. This is where her wits are put to the ultimate test. So Anna steps into the very first room, room 5, and wham, a heavy stone door slams shut right behind her. No going back. Her journey and our math starts right now. The first sum is easy. It's just 5. She follows the set path into the next room, room 9. So her current sum of 5 plus the room's 9, that's 14, which means the rule immediately kicks in. 14 minus 10 brings her total down to 4. Next up is room 4. Her running total is 4. She adds the room's number, which is also 4, and that brings her to 8. It's a nice simple addition this time. No rule needed. Okay, now she's moving to the second row, entering room 7. 8 plus 7 is 15, so we apply that return to 1 rule one more time. That leaves her with a new sum of 5. She moves into room 3. Her current sum of 5 plus the room's 3 brings her total to 8. She is now halfway through, staying totally calm and focused. In the next room, room 8, that total of 8 gets added to another 8, which makes 16. And yep, you guessed it, the rule applies. Bring her accumulated sum down to 6. And just like that, she's starting the final row. She enters room 2, and her new sum becomes a straightforward 8. This is really setting the stage for the last 2 challenges. Now in room 6, Anna spots a pretty grim sight: a skeleton. It's obviously from another explorer who failed the test, but that just makes her even more determined. Okay, so her sum is 8 plus 6, which is 14. The rule brings it back down to 4. She is so close. At last, she enters the final room, room 1. Her accumulated sum of 4 plus 1 gives her the final decisive number, 5. The journey through the numbers is finally complete. So after navigating all 9 of those rooms and correctly using that weird rule at every single step, Anna reaches the final challenge, the lock that's keeping her trapped. And then a question just appears before her, etched right into the ancient stone, and it's glowing in the dim light. It asks, what is the number that unlocks the way out? What is the number of destiny? And the final accumulated sum is 5. This is the key. Every single calculation, every single step, it all led to this one digit that holds the key to her freedom. She inputs the number 5 into this old mechanism, and you can just imagine the sound as a section of the wall grinds open.
It reveals a secret passage to the outside world and, of course, the temple's hidden treasure.
So, what's the big takeaway here? Well, the Square of Destiny was never just some random trap. It was something way more clever. It was a filter, designed to find a very specific kind of person.
I mean, this whole thing really shows you the puzzle's true nature, right? It was designed to filter out anyone who was relying on luck or just trying to brute force it. You had to carefully understand the system's logic. And, in the end, the artifact was kind of secondary. The real treasure was the knowledge she gained just by cracking the code.
Which leaves us with one final thought to kind of chew on. If the solution to this puzzle was pure logic, a universal language of reason, then what kind of secret was so valuable that it needed to be protected not by strength or force, but by a test of the mind itself?